Hi everyone. Okay, today we're going to talk about the fitting of one of our push button handles. We're often asked how the assembly works and how they're actually fitted. So I'm going to give you an idea of how one of the particular handles is done today. So here's, in true Blue Peter style, here's one we prepared earlier. This is the kind of thing that I'm talking about. Push button handle, so there's a push button and a catch on the back that releases the mechanism to open the door, and they're often in caravans, boats, horse boxes, and so on. So when you order a handle from Fennel UK, this is a typical example of what you get when we refer to a handle set. So that's the handle, the button which pops in there, the catch which goes on the reverse of the door, the lever which goes in the bottom of the button, and the strike plate keeper, however you want to refer to it, which actually is how the catch locates with the keeper when the door's shut in place, and of course the fitting screws. So first of all, here's one again, as I said, a board we prepared here, but to give you an idea of the fitting, your first procedure is to start with, in this particular case, a 15mm hole in the centre, and the distance from the edge of your door is determined by a couple of things. Obviously the thickness of your board that you're using, often 18mm in the UK if you're using standard kitchen manufacturing board, but often the Caravan manufacturers are using 15, but this particular handle you can use board from a thickness of 14 through to 18mm. So and the position of this handle in relation to the edge of your door is determined obviously where you want your handle to locate with the edge of the door when it's at the edge of the cabinet when it's closed. So that's up to you. So start with your 15mm hole in the centre. When we talk about handle sizes, in my world, we talk about centres being, and when we talk about centres in particular, it's the centre of that hole to the centre of that hole, and in this particular case, it's 160mm. And that's what the size of this handle is. We don't talk about its overall length, we talk about this measurement from here to here. This part being obviously where your initial 15mm hole is being drilled for, and then the holes here and here are to locate these positions too. So first of all, you've got a 15mm hole in the centre, as I said. In this case, this handle's 160mm, so we've got another drill position here and here. These are, and again in this position, in this case, 4.5mm diameter holes, and then finally, and these holes are for the catch. In this case, this is the reverse of the door. The handle's going to actually be on here. So on the reverse of your door, on the front of your door, you should have 3 holes, screws pre-drilled, and on the reverse of the door you're going to end up with 5, and that's so that the catch will sit on the back there once the handle's in position. So first of all, let's locate the handle, removing the button, and we're going to position the handle onto the front of your door with your drill holes positioned, and we're going to screw these holes in here, and hopefully, if I've got the right place, that's going to connect with the hole and fix the handle in position. Marvellous, we have. Okay, second screw. Again, making sure you've got your handle in the right position. And there we almost have it. That's better, that's in place, that's biting nicely. It helps if you put it in the right position. Okay, so that's your handle in place. Next, we're going to attach the lever to the button. So making sure you've got your button through the front of your cabinet first. Take your lever and screw it into the hole at the bottom of the button. And that's that. Obviously it won't fit through, the hole's not big enough for it to go through if you join it beforehand. Okay, so with that in place, we can now attach the catch, and I just need to turn that slightly because it needs to be in this position to be able to get that on the front there. And then we need to hook that in place. I have done that the wrong way around, so it helps if it's the right way around. And there we are. It's a little thing. So, and that's that in place, so there we have it. Okay, so that's the lever. And I'm actually going to take that back off and show you why that is afterwards, but I'm going to turn that around. I'm going to put that back on, and I'll tell you why that is in a few minutes, but you'll see why. We'll screw that back up a little bit tighter. So, but I want the catch going in this direction, and I'll show you why afterwards. So once that's in position, you can then position your catch in place, and then using your wood screws, and again those are provided for you, you can screw those into place. Okay, so, and that's it, your handle is fitted. The reason I turn that round for you there is because I just want to show you how this particular part of the, so you can see that's positioned there so that the button's releasing the catch now, so you can open and shut the door. One thing to consider is not to over tighten these screws. It is very important. If you do over tighten them, you're going to hinder the sliding mechanism of that particular part. If we just pick up this particular part, these are some other components that I just wanted to show you. I can actually show you the that coming into position on the edge of this cabinet. Basically, that's what's going to happen when your door comes flat, whatever you refer to it as a door or a flap, but when it comes to meet the edge of your cabinet, once you've got your striker plate in place, or the keeper as some people refer to it, then your catch is going to locate with that there, and it clicks into place. And then of course you need to press your button to release that catch again, to open it and release your door. And of course that's what secures your door in place in transit. And that's our push button handle. Thank you for watching.